I've realised that those cheap terracotta bird baths, they can crack and break after a very frosty night. After a very heavy frost, they can crack. They're not that great as bird baths. They don't last that long. That's apart from the little kangaroos knocking them over at certain times. They can just crack when they're full of ice and start leaking and even fall to bits, some of them. I've bought several over the past few years. They're not that great. There's one turned upside down as a bowl. That's what they are. When those clay terracotta bowls fill up with water, they crack. Where are the parrots? Where are the parrots anyway? Are they parrots? I can't see from here. Yes, they are. How many? A whole little family of them. 4 or 5. Someone's just browsing for seeds. What's that bird? Focus intelligently, come on. There's a little Eastern Rosella eating apple anyway. It's quiet on the weekend, but there are people using motorbikes and people hammering on the weekend. The odd gunshot too from people practicing their shooting. The odd kookaburra, yes. That's the Eastern Rosella sound anyway. They've just had a kerfuffle. Someone on a motorbike making a noise. Back to Rosellas. Yes, these terracotta bird baths don't last very long. Look, this one was filled yesterday, but it's got a crack in it. After a frosty night it can get a crack. So it just empties straight away. See that crack? It just empties now. I can't stand a frosty night. This old concrete won't last. There's nothing wrong with this concrete bird bath. It's got ice in it. It's got ice. Look at that. It doesn't break. These terracotta ones are made in Vietnam. Look at that crack. They can't stand the ice. This one here is all cracked and broken too. I don't know. It's been defrosting for a couple of hours probably, but there's a crack just there. There's a crack just there, and it's got all bits flaking off. It's rubbish really as far as frost is concerned. See all these bits, they just break off everywhere. It's weird. Of course, they were bought from Bunnings. They were bought from Bunnings. It just all breaks off. It just all breaks off around the edges, and they can't stand being frozen. Oh yes, I could make sure they were emptied every night before a frosty night, couldn't I? I could make sure. Here's another one. Obviously, it's all high school physics, but I mean, they're not that. I bought it to last, didn't I? I bought this bird bath to last. I could go ice skating on that, couldn't I? It was meant to last. This one hasn't cracked yet, but I'm not very optimistic about it. How thick is that? How thick is that? It's 11:45. And it's time for my breakfast. I wonder how thick it would have been a couple of hours ago, several hours ago. Well, the bird bath at my mother's house was made of cement and it didn't crack in decades that I recall. These cheap Vietnamese bird baths don't last very long. They don't. Bunnings should know better. I've gone through several bird baths. It's Sunday today. I'm normally in bed at this time, but I wanted to give the birds some apples. Aren't you gorgeous? I came down actually to show you the frozen bird bath here. I'll show you it in a minute. What gorgeous colour. What did I do to deserve all this beauty around me? So lovely. Hello, beauty. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? Let's have a look at the bird bath. I haven't got all day. She can come back. He can come back in a little while. Well, this bird bath has got a crack. Look, it's not going to last too long. I have to get some more, won't I? I don't know if I should buy these Bunnings bird baths made in Vietnam. They're not that strong. See you then. I'll leave the parrots to it.